Well, good afternoon, late afternoon today. This is Iyabo, CoachIyabo.com, and I am doing my Facebook Live. This is day 16 of Go Live Every Day in the month of August for Facebook. And I started one earlier, and my internet, I guess, went out. My signal was weak. So I got frustrated, and I'm doing it now. How are you? I hope you're enjoying this video series. Please, please, please leave me a message, even if you have to inbox me. Tell me what's going on, what you think of each of these videos. So today, we're talking about interpersonal relationships as a component of the interpersonal realm of the 5 factors that create emotional intelligence in leaders. So let's look at some definitions here. As far as interpersonal relationships go, it speaks to your ability and tendency to give and receive trust and compassion, and to establish and maintain mutually satisfying personal relationships. So the thing with this is the ability to give and the ability to take. I have been that person that has had incredible ability to give, but didn't know how to recognize when I wasn't taking in. And it's something I've had to diligently work on and affirm and give myself permission that it's perfectly okay to take in. Even if I'm uncomfortable, I must fill my cup up. You cannot give from a depleted or empty cup. The reason it is so important to give and receive is, as a leader, your emotional self-awareness is the thing that distinguishes you in your work. So leaders have this trait of being acutely self-aware. They suspend judgment. So being able to say, I'm feeling kind of depleted. I need to go fill my cup up. You know, my friend Iyabo over there, she's great at hugs. Or, you know, my friend Alan over there, we always enjoy a good beer, and I always feel filled up after I've spent an evening talking with Alan. The reason it's important for this is that you now, as a leader, when you're working with people, need to be able to perceive, because of your own heightened self-awareness, that the next person may need to have their cup filled up, and maybe you're the one that gets to fill that cup up. And this is something a good leader does. A good leader values interpersonal relationships, sees the other person as a human with ebb and flowing needs and wants and desires and a life outside of work. You know, that employee, her spouse had a stroke. What are you doing to check in on the employee? Or don't just give the employee some work slack, but invest in the employee. Listen, I know you're going through something. I've had an uncle that had a stroke. How are you coping? Are you taking care of yourself? When you show the people that work for you that level of care and regard, you blow their minds. That creates more loyalty than you could ever pay an employee for. So I want you to work on this thing of interpersonal relationships. One thing we all have in common as human beings is the need for other human beings. We cannot be isolated. We cannot live as an island. We have to help others in connection. In connection, we find reasoning, we find value, we find commonality. We're able to create great momentum to move forward. And so today I want to ask you a really important question. How are your interpersonal relationships? How are you investing in them? Are you receiving? Are you giving? Are you in touch with your emotions and the role interpersonal relationships fill in helping you be healthy so that you can lead in a dynamic and effective way? I am so grateful for all of you that are on here. Hi, Miss T. Hi, Jennifer. So grateful. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and feel free to share the video. Thank you so much. Peace. Bye.